Hello again. I just made a video already, but I had some more ideas. I was just thinking about all of the crazy things that are going on in the world today. Uh, the encroaching, uh, our freedoms being encroached by these megalomaniacs, the people in the WEF and the United Nations and current regimes and things like that. It's nice to get a break from all that and uh, and think about something else. Um, and one thing that I've been watching um, is the Miami Mall aliens. And if you don't already know what that is, supposedly on January 1st, aliens, these three aliens appeared, 8 foot, 8 or 10 foot tall aliens appeared in the mall, shadowy figures. Um, uh, there's all kinds of reports on YouTube about it, and in the news, you'll find that there were some between, I don't know, 60 and 80 police cars that uh, were on the scene. Um, 200 police officers, according to one source. Um, and this was, according to their story, it was about a few teenagers who were fighting or lighting off fireworks or something. Um, Now, even if you heard fireworks and someone reported fireworks or possible gunshots, I don't think you would get that kind of response. You would not get 200 police officers. You would get some special force type teams, SWAT teams, and so forth, uh, to deal with the situation. Not 200 cops. Uh, so that's a little strange. Some other strange things that supposedly blackouts, mini blackouts, have reported. Some people reported seeing Black Hawk helicopters flying over, and there's reports of one guy saw a light, like a machine. At least three teenagers supposedly had a machine, and uh, some kind of light came out of it, and something started to come out of this bubble or whatever. And it's pretty interesting. I don't know what to make of it. I like to entertain the idea of something could be happening. A lot of people do. Oh, they just hold up their hands and oh, that's crazy. And but you got to look at the whole picture. Look at it, investigate it, and it's fun. Um, I love that kind of thing. Another thing about this incident is um, 1 year ago from that date, something also happened. So there's speculation that scenario where you have teenagers. Like, you've seen the movies. I forget the name of the movies where the teenagers invent a time machine in their basement and all kinds of hell breaks loose. So maybe it was a couple of teenagers invented a time machine and they went back to 2023, January 1st, and all these things. Or maybe it was aliens. Who knows what's going on? I know that the more I watch about it, the more things, the more people that are coming forward, the weirder it gets. It's very interesting and very entertaining. Takes the mind off the craziness in our world today. Um, Now, I know people have seen UFOs. I have a cousin who saw something in the sky years and years ago, and I had an experience myself, but it wasn't an experience. I know that it was only a very strange, disturbing dream, but interesting story nonetheless. I was with my ex-wife, and at the time. It was a long time ago, and and we were in a car. We were headed uh, between towns, and um, suddenly we were switched seats. I was thinking that I forget if I was suddenly in the driver's seat or she was suddenly in the driver's seat. And then as we're going along, I remember seeing a excavator or something on the side of the road, and it was kind of glowing, and uh, the car began to slow down. The pedal wouldn't work, and it was slowing, and then there were the typical gray aliens on each side of the car, and they were about maybe a little closer than telephone pole length. And as the car is slowing down, they're moving toward the car, and then I suddenly woke up. Now, a some people may have interpreted that as a alien abduction experience, but I know it was a dream. It was a dream. It was just a very scary dream, and I couldn't get back to sleep that night. It was so scary. But uh, I've known so many people that have seen something in the sky, and they can't all be. They weren't all high. They weren't all drunk or whatever. But and I've I've had well, another topic of interest because it happens to me is the sleep paralysis. That's been happening to me since well, not since I remember, but I remember the first time I realized something weird was going on. I was probably 14, 13, 14 years old, and couldn't move. So it scared me so bad. But I would come to, because we didn't have a word for it back then, and or there might have been a word, but I didn't know what it was. So I would just, oh, it's that thing again, and I would just let myself go back, drift back to sleep. And a lot of times it would be accompanied by visions, someone walking in and out of the room, even what could be perceived as out of body experiences. Very interesting stuff, and I think all these things may be tied together. Near death experiences, UFO abduction experiences, sleep paralysis. I think somehow these are all tied together, and very interesting. So if you get a chance, though, look into that Miami Mall uh, alien incident. Very interesting stuff.